Welcome back to another episode.
Man, what going for the man? Hey. Let's talk about the Champions League. Arsenal, PSG.
A lot of Arsenal fans were saying that they finally have depth in their team, though.
They have depth, but in terms of like top-end quality, I think Liverpool have more.
The answer is simply, there's no excuse. It has to be done now.
Iconic moments in derbies.
Arsenal won the league at Tottenham.
Galatasaray away is never fucking easy, bro.
Well, you're talking about players' ego. Managers have egos. Putting for his head is overreactionary.
No, when we spend money, yeah, it's you spent money and you couldn't beat so.
I think Ekatike has been the only signing that's come in that has looked level.
Say it again.
100%.
Palmer, Lavia, and Caicedo midfield three.
These guys just need to stay fit. Yeah. The talent is there. If these guys can give us 1 year of just fitness.
This is FCM on DR Sports, and it's live. Welcome along, weekend roundup. Oh my days. We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
And we're 3 points off top four, so it's not looking too bad.
Yeah. Foden 88, Saka 87. I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
But how much chance will Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions:
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool. 2-0 Wolves.
Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
You're in trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday.
We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champions.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 million down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby, Pilates instead of trophies. You never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Carragher and Mo Salah.
It's going to end up with tarnishing what is such a great legacy for him.
We made you, Salah, so you can't do that to us. You were the guy that failed at Chelsea. Ruben needs to demonstrate he's a great coach over 3 years.
If he loses on Monday to Wolves, that's it.
I think right now Arsenal are odds on to win that league.
Possible champions is what they've been for the last 3 years. As things stand, we are still the champions of England.
From last year, I thought Chelsea all the way up. I think they're one of those clubs that could impact the title, but they're not necessarily going to win it. I think it's been quite criminal that England have not won a major tournament since '66.
Can Liverpool end the crisis? 7 out of 10.
Everton versus Chelsea.
So I'm going to stick with draw.
Liverpool fans, I do want to know, if was a scenario that Xabi Alonso is available and Klopp has gone, would you want Alonso in? I want to know your thoughts and opinions on that.
They would, because they've got that connection with him, but he's a red.
Hi, and welcome along to a game of two halves here on DR Sport.
Well, I'm happy to have the Premier League back.
3 defeats now in a row for Arne Slot.
Yeah, it's a game of two happy people this morning, isn't it? Because I would rather Arsenal win the league over Liverpool and Man City every day of the week.
Mo Salah had done this bombshell interview, right?
What's your take on that?
For me, he should be kept in-house, right?
The good thing about the Premier League is its unpredictability at the moment, which I think it makes it, far more watchable.
This is the problem. When you've got a player like Mo Salah, it's very difficult to drop these players. They've got big egos.
I think he'll be gone in January now.
I don't. Right, let's get into our team of the week. Van Dijk seems to be in there every week, solid as a rock. I had a question for you, Mark. Who goes first?
Slot or
Amorim or Slot?
They sacked Amorim. I'd have to say you can't blame them. Like, your win ratio's crap, your football's crap. But I actually think Slot has got more chance of going.
Big Al's in the place!
We're the best right now, best in Europe, best here. I would have agreed with you if you said Arsenal are one of the best teams in the world. Yeah, correct. Then just stop.
I hope when we beat them, the apology is as loud as the disrespect.
I think to say Spurs being in a title race at any time of your life.
Exactly.
Should be sentenced to death.
All the evidence stands.
I call this the Florian Wirtz 008.
I made you what you were, Trent.
Be honest, you are missing his creativity.
Big Popper says.
Isak started.
Oh.
Van Dijk played.
Oh.
Stretching.
Oh.
Pilates.
Oh.
That was the performance against Chelsea.
You lot are brutal today, man.
I don't think Christian is like super delusional in this take. And like, this is obviously coming from me when it comes to Arsenal. No.
Do you want me to not give an opinion until May, until we lift it?
No.
Absolutely not. No.
We'll get into the score predictions now. Liverpool must win this game.
That's awesome.
Let's go. you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones unlimited.
Oh, God.
Tottenham Hotspur. But before we get into it, obviously we are sponsored by Rocket Mobile, who give you the football plan for football fans in the UK for £16 a month. It's unlimited calls. Right. What, we got sound this time? Cool. Anyway, as I was saying, we're here to talk about Tottenham Hotspur. We're here to talk about Champions League games. And we're here to talk about the great deal from Rocket Mobile. Unlimited calls, text, data, and 20 gigs to use abroad. No, it's not Abby unplugging the mic. That's all the comments say. But all for just £20 a month, plus perks, content, and other prizes to use, you know, to consume, whatever the word is. All for just £16 a month. There is a QR code on your screen. There's a link in the description to find out more about the fantastic detail. But it's still, what, is there still no volume? We'll be all right. But I still can't get over yesterday. We got two guests. We got two, obviously talking about Spurs. We got two Arsenal fans on the panel. We've got Ella on my left-hand side. How are you doing, Ella?
Very good, thank you. Well, I had a great night last night. Yeah, last night was great. A lot of fun. I want to watch Spurs every week. I'm going to continue watching Spurs. It's my favourite team at the moment.
And then also, we got Kiyah back on the panel on my right-hand side. How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm good, thank you. Also in a good mood. Looking forward to the Arsenal and Bayern Leverkusen fixture, of course.
It is, I remember sat here, right, I was sat here about, 22 hours ago with Dean on my left-hand side. I've honest, have you seen the clip of him leaving the stream?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
He got up after like 20 minutes.
Well, that's all it took, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
did he
mad.
actually go, though, or did he come back?
Down after 20 minutes.
So, what it was, he was sat here, he left, and then he came, and then they scored. I think Spurs scored as soon as he left. And then he came back, just before the second half, or just before the end of the second half, sat here, and they conceded again.
Oh, God. Dylan, it's a long day for them.
But I just told him, you've got to stay to the end of the stream, Dean. And he was like, you know what, no, full time, I'm off, I'm going. And then he just left.
Oh, bless him. You know what, before the game, I did ask him what he thought was going to happen, and he did say that Athletic Madrid was going to, steamroll Tottenham. So no surprises there.
Yeah, no surprises at all. They were always going to get a thump. Like, maybe I didn't predict that scoreline, but this is another no contest. The Spurs were never going to beat Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. I feel like Mansfield would have had a better game.
Probably, honestly,
they had a better go.
Anyone but Spurs.
Because what's happening with the Spurs game? Obviously, the fallout from it is Igor Tudor is still there. He's still there, and he is due to take the press conference tomorrow, Friday's press conference, obviously ahead of the game away against Liverpool at Anfield, which means you can only assume, therefore, that he's staying in charge for the game against Anfield, game against Liverpool at Anfield, which is, I cannot believe that, for starters. And also, his management of these players, what happened with Kinsky, personally, I think was so wrong. I think that was so wrong because obviously subbing a goalkeeper, if you get subbed as a goalkeeper, that barely ever happens. That is rough. B, you get subbed away from home in a Champions League tie. C, after you make a couple of mistakes. D, in the 16th minute. And then even E, he's wearing bright clothing. I don't know. You could not stand out more than Kinsky in that moment, and it's come out as well in the news. The news today has come out, if I can find it, from Matt Law, that Kinsky is now expected to make a summer loan move to rebuild his career after last night?
When he got subbed off last night, I said, I don't know if I've ever seen something like this happen in this manner in football ever. I don't remember ever watching something like that. I don't think I've ever seen a goalkeeper even, get subbed off within basically 15 minutes. Without it being an injury.
16 minutes.
He did have a howler though, didn't he?
16 minutes.
He did, but I think ultimately, first of all, it's such poor management from Igor Tudor to even select him. Yes, Vicario has been miles off it and he's nowhere near good enough. But to throw in a goalkeeper who I'm pretty sure they said his only 2 appearances for Spurs have been in the Carabao Cup.
Oh my God.
To throw him into a Champions League away fixture.
Champions League debut as well.
Atletico Madrid. What are you doing? You're and then you act surprised that this happens. No, you can't be. It's a crazy decision. I can't believe he's done that.
Yeah, it's just
mind blowing.
I just feel bad for him because you've had people come out afterwards, like big goalkeepers like David De Gea, Peter Schmeichel and stuff have come out after this game and gone, "What on earth are you doing, Igor Tudor?
Yeah,
what are you doing?" I mean. The appointment was bad, and I was sat there. I remember speaking to Fuad about this and Abby about this and stuff, and they were just kind of like, "We don't quite know what's going on. Maybe he said something amazing in the interview process or anything. Maybe he's done something really interesting." But it's clearly just another case of Spurs having less than no idea what to do. Surely hiring this guy, and also then keeping him. Why is he still there? Why has he not been sacked? Why was his bags not packed or taken from him, or he's booked a different? They should have booked a flight for all the Spurs players to fly back to London and then booked him a flight to Croatia away from Madrid. That should have happened.
Yeah, I thought I was going to
They're going away to Liverpool.
Yeah, I thought I was going to wake up to a notification saying he was going to be sacked. Well, he is sacked, but I didn't. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe the club just genuinely don't know what to do because it's then they're going to be managerless. They're genuinely fighting against, avoiding relegation. And it's just oh. What do they do?
He has to go. He has to go. He's shown no signs of actual management whatsoever.
Who comes in?
You see him standing on the touchline and he's not doing anything. He's literally staring into blank space. He looks like he genuinely has no idea what he's doing. He's not really speaking to the players. I think at this point he knows that he knows that he's basically in too deep. Right? The problem is too big, and I think at this point he's realised, oh my God, this club is really in a bad way, and I can't do anything about this. And neither is the next manager that's going to come in, by the way. I guarantee you, if they do sack Tudor, they bring someone in and the same thing will happen. I don't think there's going to be some impact managerial appointment. It's not going to happen. Redknapp is not going to be brought in. He's just been signed up for
this is what I'm just saying is because because Spurs need Redknapp for real is what one of the comment sections says. Yeah. But I want to let you guys know, let the viewers know and everything. He's going back on I'm a Celeb at the beginning of April. He's not available because he's being flown to the jungle.
He's going to the jungle.
And possibly he's thought, I'd rather be in the jungle than manage Spurs.
Well, I'd rather be with the cockroaches.
Genuinely, what would you rather do? Would you rather go back into the jungle for a second time, having already done it once, and eat maggots and blended cockroaches and stuff? Or manage Tottenham Hotspur until the end of the season?
God, depends how much they're
Tottenham's not an appealing enough job, in my opinion. It's really not. He, at his age as well,
it's like 78.
No way that he could be taking on another managerial job like this. It's not right. It doesn't feel right for him to be coming back as a manager. And the stress.
The guy's 79.
It's too much for him.
79. Yeah, that's too.
Protect him. Don't throw him back into the Spurs job at nearly 80 years old.
Yeah,
that's going to age him another 5 years. Just being there maybe a couple of months.
Being in the jungle is not going to age in 5 years.
Being in the jungle sounds quite nice to me, to be honest. Yeah,
nice
weather.
Nice holidays. Is it Australia they go to?
Yeah, I think it's South Africa.
Is it South Africa?
Yeah.
Either way,
better.
Either way, I still can't pick which one I'd rather do.
Come on, Dylan. We all know we'd all rather be flying off to South Africa, even if it's in the jungle.
I would.
Same.
I would.
A bit of Amapiano music in the background.
Oh, Lovely. It would, yeah. It's because maybe they're sacking Tudor because they were thinking about Redknapp and he's gone, I'll just take this gig instead.
Can you imagine?
If he actually has done that, that is hilarious.
Well,
Like,
like,
we'll never
what-
find out, obviously, but like that would be so funny if that's his thought process.
Yeah.
Old School Candy says, not trying to be cynical, but Redknapp would genuinely catch a stroke seeing Van der Ven trying to play the ball out.
He actually probably would have said it's too much.
No,
Oh,
honestly.
poor guy, man. Like,
He doesn't deserve that.
what, Harry Redknapp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, because he said that he would do it, didn't he, when
Yeah.
initially on Sky?
But he's not going to say I don't think he would say he's not going to do it. But
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't
that'd
think
be
he'd
even
actually
worse,
take the
isn't it?
job.
But it's so comical. Imagine you can't sign up. You can't hire a manager because he's chosen a reality TV show on ITV
That just about
instead.
sums up where they are.
This
Yeah.
is like in season 2 of Ted Lasso when Jamie Tartt goes on the Love Island show instead of playing for Man City. It is beyond, like, you know the whole cliche, you couldn't write it.
Yeah.
I would not if you go right, the worst possible thing that can happen to a club this season, I wouldn't have written something that's still as spectacular as what Tottenham have been going through.
No, they really are in such a bad position, and I mean, as an Arsenal fan, I'm actually getting to the point where like I'm embarrassed by association.
Yeah.
That like we're even associated with a
Are
club.
they no
like
longer
that.
a North London club?
No.
Are you counting them as East London club instead?
They're just non-existent.
They're just about, but as soon as they get relegated, it's bye-bye. But like it's really concerning, and I genuinely do think they're going to get relegated. And if you'd have asked me like maybe 2 weeks ago, I would have said no, but like they'll stay up, they'll win maybe one or two games. No. They are going down. You look at West Ham's performance in the FA Cup. Yes, they didn't win, in actual gameplay.
Yeah.
But they just keep showing like signs that every team looks better than Spurs. On paper, Spurs are the worst team in the Premier League.
And they've got to go to Anfield still. So
They've got difficult
Yeah.
fixture. I mean, every game is difficult for Spurs because they're not beating anyone.
Yeah.
There's no easy game for Spurs. They've
it's
got
mad.
Anfield.
But Spurs is an easy game for everyone else,
Well,
isn't
yeah,
it?
Spurs is a 3-pointer. But like they've got Forest at home, I think, in the next couple of weeks. That is genuinely a 6-pointer. If Forest
it's
beat Spurs,
They're on the same amount of points, aren't they?
if Forest beat Spurs, it's dark days. It's actually dark days.
Oh no, Spurs are 1 point ahead of Forest. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Looking at Spurs form here, man. L L L L L L
I know.
L L D D L L.
people keep saying that
mad.
they're not playing, for the manager, and they obviously don't want him there. But at some point, you've got to actually just play for yourselves and just play. Do it for the fans and for dignity and for pride.
Yeah,
because
players get embarrassed.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Out of 10, and chat, I want you to get involved in this as well. Okay, ball percentage-wise, let's say Tottenham do go down.
Mm-hmm.
What percentage would you give them of coming straight back up next season?
50. I'm dead serious.
No, I would say 90% chance.
No. It's,
Really?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you?
I really wouldn't, because
I think it's 50-50.
think about, okay, if they go down, this is what I'm thinking about. Think about how their summer's going to go. The summer will start with
lot
about
of people
two-thirds of
leaving.
their team, two-thirds of their team's agents finding new clubs, right? So we got like Dom Solanke, Van der Ven, Romero, Porro, maybe like Vicario. Paulinia's going, obviously he's only on loan.
Conor Gallagher.
He's gone.
Kolo Muani, Xavi Simmons, Kulusevski,
Richarlison.
all of the Richarlison, all of the agents will go, right, we're going. And then all the clubs that do want him, that would want these players, will go, the later we try and sign them, the cheaper they will be. So Spurs will, have to take a massive, massive, massive hit on transfer fees just to get these players out the door, because they will need to sell the players to buy new championship players and stuff. So
These players are
their
championship
summer-
players. A lot of them, they need to
is
get a
doing
reality
championship
check.
No, Solanke's a Premier League
No,
level
Solanke's
striker.
a
He's the
Premier
only one
League
that's actually been
guy,
scoring
definitely.
for them.
Yeah.
Solanke's actually the only one that's been
I
scoring for
think
them
he'd
recently.
look right in the championship.
But the
if that
others,
was there.
they are
he's
given
much better than
championship,
championship.
and they need to humble themselves because, that's what it's given.
Because the way I see it is that they, like their recruitment, they're going to have to take a massive hit to be able to generate the funds to bring in players back fast enough.
Yeah.
And then I'm slightly worried for. I mean, it's not like worried for
Yeah,
them.
we don't care.
that then they actually won't be able to have a full squad to compete in the 42, 46 championship games throughout the season. to get back. Maybe they will if they manage to retain some of their players, right? If they do retain some of their best players, like so for example, I think Maddison would stay, for example, right? Because he's been injured out for so long this entire time that I think to a certain extent he'll be like, I got to kind of stay as a little bit of a redemption arc thing. Maybe some other players will stay. Like let's say like Bergvall, if he stays, he's a Premier League level player, he's fantastic. Mikey Moore will come back. Mikey Moore's great. Archie Gray. They do have a couple of good players who would be. Would likely stay with them for at least one season to bring them back up. But then it's far from certain that they would do that. The thing that would give them the most boost is if, let's say, they brought, let's say Poch did come in, because a report saying that Poch would still say yes if they went down.
Well,
his stocks are low as well, aren't they? Poch's.
Not that low, I don't think.
No. Compared to where Poch's stocks were when Spurs were in that Champions League final, when they were when they finished above you, what was it, like 3 out of 5 seasons or something, or 4 out of 6 seasons they finished above you. But then Chelsea stint didn't massively work in his favour. PSG stint obviously won his trophy but didn't work in his favour. And then now he's the manager of the USA national side, not the most prestigious job in the world. If he then goes back to Spurs, gets them back up, and then gets them back up in the Premier League and doing well again, that's major for his career, for Poch.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, he definitely could take the job. You see the video of the Spurs fans on the plane that were like sat a couple rows behind Poch, singing to him. Listen, he obviously has a massive soft spot for Spurs, so I suppose it's not off the cards that he maybe could return. But
it's the only appointment that'll get Spurs fans on side as well.
That's also true.
Abby said it so many times. She's like, the only person she doesn't care about anybody else is him.
They're just really suited, you know. They pair well together, I'm not gonna lie, so I completely understand that viewpoint.
But it would be interesting to see whether they're still suited, because I think there's a lot of changes that have occurred at Spurs since he was managing. So it's like, is he still going to be able to get success at Spurs or make them kind of get back to the Spurs that they were when he was managing previously? Because it's not the same. It's not the same. And I suppose also it begs the question of also, you know, if they do get relegated, are there ownership changes which could massively, you know, change their future? So I don't know. I think there's a lot of ifs and maybes.
But elsewhere in the Premier League, Galatasaray, big 1-0 win over Liverpool. Big 1-0 win over Liverpool. It should have been. Yeah. By the way, I don't know why that offside goal was ruled offside.
I don't either.
I've watched it back. I don't get it.
Yeah, because it wasn't even him that touched the ball.
Yeah, I don't get it. He was barely near it.
And I'm
They'll argue that he was impacting play by like holding the player
it's
back.
So soft.
It
is so soft. But it's a question. So after the full-time result, we had a super chat yesterday that came in and asked. He was like, if Liverpool get knocked out, does it basically cement Slot's fate at Liverpool?
Still got the FA Cup. I mean, it's still going to be a hard fixture.
But considering they won the league, spent 450 million on a whole new attack. Then
British record-breaking signing.
5th or 6th. And is an FA Cup, if they get knocked out the Champions League, is an FA Cup saving him?
It should.
Because he's only got 1 more year on a deal after this season, by the way.
I don't think it's good enough. I feel like, look, he inherited Klopp's team and he got away with a lot of things because Klopp essentially built that Liverpool squad.
I mean, he got away with the fact that he's one of the best wingers I've ever seen.
Yeah, he inherited an unbelievable squad.
Yeah, Salah's last season was my jaws on the floor for half the season with what he was doing. I'll be real.
Yeah, so I do understand if, you know, he does get knocked out, well, they do get knocked out, that his job will be on the line. I think it's on the line regardless. It's not been a good season for Liverpool at all. I mean, they do have the next leg at Anfield, which is going to be advantageous for them. It's only 1-0 as well, so
I think
could be up
probably
for
win.
it. Yeah.
I still think they've got the minerals to go through, the facilities to go through, because also, by the way, Galatasaray will have no fans at Anfield.
Why?
They've been banned. I can't remember the specifics, but basically Galatasaray fans have been banned from that fixture because of commotion caused. I don't know if it was in the Juventus game or if it was some game in the league stage, but their away fans caused a lot of.
I see Liverpool winning that then.
So I mean, I think they will get through. But with Slot, I think if they don't qualify for the Champions League this season, for next season, then there is not much point keeping him. Yeah. I don't think at Liverpool, because it will almost give them a massive lift bringing a new manager in, big reset, sign new because they need like a couple of new centre backs. They've got great forwards. Mohamed Salah's probably leaving in the summer. They'll probably sign a couple of new wingers, new midfielders. They need it. Bringing a new manager as well. It might be the best way forward for Liverpool.
It is a bit mental that they spent. What was it? 400 million? Was it more than even 400 million last summer? And then it's like this at the end of the season, it'll be like, oh yeah, we need another rebuild.
Yeah, it's like
another rebuild.
What?
Excuse me?
You literally
spent like £500 million last summer.
What happened last summer? Yeah. What was last summer? Just like a fun little shopping spree or something?
Like we genuinely all thought that Liverpool were going to do it just because of how much they spent and how they rebuilt the squad. Isak, everyone was looking at him like a shiny new toy, and everyone was thinking, oh yeah, they're going to definitely run away with it. I even thought that as an Arsenal fan. And to see how it's all turned out is crazy. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. It's a bit mad, but it's kind of second leg. Obviously, we'll be previewing it next week, but Liverpool will probably go through. But either way, it's kind of scary. Like for Liverpool, because Doyle was sat here yesterday with me. He was, I could see the steam coming out of his head.
Liverpool
it was crazy. He was so angry. But then as well, Newcastle at the death, drawing 1-1 with Barcelona.
Gutted.
Yeah.
Gutted for them.
Pain.
The atmosphere in that stadium before the game, unbelievable. Like I do have a bit of a soft spot for Newcastle and their fan base, just because I think they're a really class fan base, and like you can tell how much the football means to them. I don't like Newcastle or anything, but I just think they're a nice club.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I think they played really, really well.
They absolutely did.
I was saying on the live stream yesterday, I was very underwhelmed. I was very praising Newcastle, but Lewis Hall, by the way, wow, what a performance he had. But Barcelona was so underwhelming.
Yeah,
they were.
I think that I know that no English club won yesterday, did they? This is what I'm about to say. Maybe doesn't fit with that, but I do feel like on the whole. It's no shock that a lot of the Premier League clubs qualified finished in the top 8 of the league stages. I think on the whole, all round, like Premier League teams are better at, defending and just are all round more solid. I think Barcelona are easily exposed, I think, when they play against English sides, just because they're not used to it in La Liga. It's a little bit too easy for them in La Liga. When you come and play Premier League sides, you see it's a different league. It's not the same thing. And Newcastle gave them one hell of a game. I think they really exposed Barcelona.
Yeah,
that's why I would be confident that if we played Barcelona in the semi-finals, that I think we would beat them over 2 legs.
I agree.
Just because their attack is quality. Like Lamine Yamal and Rafinha on the wing they are absolutely unbelievable. But again, defensively, they are just so vulnerable.
Our defense is better.
Yeah, 100%. All round, we are probably better or more balanced.
I think so, yeah.
I think we have a brilliant chance of beating them if we play them.
And it seems like the most likely semi-final as well, because Newcastle, I know it's 1-1 they scored and they weren't great, but the next leg, it is at Camp Nou.
Yeah.
And that will be, but it's also, Barcelona have shown themselves to be fallible this season. Atletico Madrid put 4 past them. Atletico Madrid have also put 4 past Real Madrid. Maybe we should not, I'm saying maybe we should get rid of this whole defensive side tag with Atletico Madrid for the moment.
True.
Because they have been
a lot of goals.
putting so many goals in. Griezmann yesterday was brilliant. Alvarez was fantastic. And I think
Lookman's looking good too.
So Ronnie Dodge says, remember when Fred and Anthony scored against Barcelona? That was at Old Trafford in the Europa League. That was such a good day. But for a while, English teams, apart from Tottenham, have had the numbers of La Liga sides. Like we put 7 past Athletic Bilbao, who had conceded I think the fewest goals in La Liga at that point last season when we played them. Chelsea put 6 in the back of Barcelona's net. Liverpool didn't win a single game in the Premier League for 2 months and still beat Real Madrid 1-0.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've played Spanish sides so far this season or not.
We played Atletico Madrid and we beat them
4-0, wasn't it?
It was like 3 or 4.
I know you scored 4. You put 4 past them.
Yeah.
So I do think English teams, again with the exception of Tottenham, we're letting us all down again.
Tottenham are frauds.
For the most part, have the number of. I know, what was it? Well, I mean, when Barcelona beat Newcastle earlier on this season, it took 2 absolute worldies from Marcus Rashford, the only player in that team who's played consistently against English sides, for them to win that game. And obviously Barcelona did draw the game yesterday, but it took a 95th minute penalty with all credit to and Spurs even beat Villarreal.
Yeah.
As well. It's what I do think Spanish teams do need to. Like, it's been English-sided against Spanish teams as well.
Yeah.
Just final result yesterday as well. Obviously, Bayern Munich playing 6 past Atalanta without even starting Harry Kane, by the way. They started Nicholas Jackson, still put 6 past him.
I know we beat Bayern Munich already this season, but I am still a bit scared of them.
Yeah. I see us meeting them in the final, and I would be worried for that final. I'm not gonna lie.
It would be a
that
is. I mean, I did a whole show with we've done a show with Laurie yesterday on this, and I do think that is the final, and I do think Bayern would win that final, but I don't think it's any sort of like anything can happen, and that's kind of where anything can happen. But obviously, bookies favourite, etc., etc. But let's move on to tonight's games, which, by the way, for anyone watching now, we will be doing a live stream on DR Sports from 7:30, watching the games. And for the Real Madrid-Man City game, Raul will be joining us. So tune in to see possible Raul tears once again. He'll be sat over there watching the game. It should be great.
Likely Raul head loss. I'm not.
Yeah, another Raul. Look, I love Raul as well, but I also love Raul head loss. It's in the studio. It's always so much fun because he switches language. He starts shouting Spanish. It's great fun.
Just cursing in Spanish.
Let's start with we'll start with the Arsenal games. Lineups are out. Big, strong team for Arsenal. David Raya in goal. Hincapié, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. And then Rice, Mendy, pivot. Martinelli, Eze. In the number 10. Saka on the right. Gyökeres up top. Yeah. Any changes you would have wanted to make to this, Ella, or is that the team you wanted to see?
I definitely wanted to see us go strong. I feel like I'm a bit nervous about Zubimendi being run into the ground at the moment. Like this is a big game, so we really do need to win this game.
I mean, Zubimendi's last 10 games have been 80 minutes, 90, 90, 90, 11, 90, 90, 90, 90,
I think he's
0.
played the most minutes for us out of any player this season in all comps.
He's got 2,500 minutes played in the league alone.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of games.
He's just played
started
a lot.
29 of the 30, played 30 games, started 29 of them.
Yeah. I do want to see Norgard use a little bit more, but maybe it's not the game for him. I don't know.
First leg away from home, maybe better game to have Zubimendi. If you're then 3-0 up or something, then maybe Norgard can come in.
Yeah, you'd hope so. It's a very, very strong lineup. But again, like I said, we have to win this game. We need to create a bit of a cushion for ourselves, hopefully, and we can take it back to the Emirates. And then, like you said, maybe be able to rotate at that point, which is important. Yeah, it's a really strong lineup.
I'm a little bit worried about Saliba though. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not on the training ground and not Arteta, but
Wait, really?
I hope.
What?
Would never have guessed. But no. I hope it's not too soon. Rushing him back into the squad. I do hope he's really fit, and and when I say fit, I'm thinking a 100% fit, because there's no reason why you should rush a player back when you do have Mascara who can just as easily play that position. But if he is 100% good, then yeah, it's a good lineup. Probably, personally, I would have tried to have gone for Havertz in the middle and then maybe moved Eze to the left, just because I feel like our left-hand side just hasn't. It's been bleeding. Let's be honest.
But it's not like Eze's been spectacular when he's played on the left.
No,
either.
but it's like
every single one of his goals has come when
Martinelli
number
have
10.
probably. It's like they probably. I don't know. I do like Martinelli on the left. I feel like the game's going to need his pace, but I don't know. Trossard and that Martinelli on the left has been worrying as of lately. So yeah.
I do think with Saliba, I think he's purposely been fully rested the last 2 games. I'm sure he actually probably could have played, but I think there were like no risks so that he can get back for this game. Also, there's no way that Arsenal would be taking risks at this point of the season. Like, if he wasn't fit, sure, like there's no way.
Yeah.
You guys have got a quad to win, right?
Yeah, we do.
Is what I'm hearing.
Quadruple's still on.
It ain't gonna happen.
This is what I'm hearing. You should ask Uncle Laurie that.
Quad ain't happening. As much as that is.
You got to win. You could just win one trophy first.
Yeah.
Man, it's been 5.5 years. Crazy.
It's got to be Premier League. Anything else is a bonus, I think.
Yeah.
What if you won the Champions League and not the Premier League? Because we had this. So me and John had this debate on the live stream yesterday on the watch along. Because someone asked, "Would you sacrifice the Premier League trophy for the Champions League as an Arsenal fan?" And John was like, "Yeah, obviously every day.
Yeah.
Premier League, we've won it before. Champions League, we've never got it." But then I was trying to ask him but then would you be happy with the 4th season in a row of not winning the Premier League, but obviously then winning the Champions League? Like, would that be a trade-off you would want to see?
I've been asked this question so many times this season, like, what trophy would you rather win? For me as a fan, I want to win the Champions League. But if you ask me a different question of which trophy is more important for us to win, the answer is the Premier League. As a fan, I want to see the Champions League because we've obviously never won it.
Well, the high of winning a Champions League final.
Yeah, and we don't have that European pedigree. That's something that everyone makes very clear when they come to the Emirates.
Yeah.
So that would be an unbelievable trophy, and for Arteta to be the one to win Arsenal a Champions League. But I think the Premier League is more important this season. We need that Premier League title because, like you said, it can't be 4 years in a row of finishing second. Like, as much as it's still possible that we could win the Premier League and the Champions League, I think the realistic scenario is the Premier League and then maybe a Carabao or FA Cup.
Yeah.
I don't really see us winning the Champions League, to be honest, as of right now. We have a damn good chance of winning it and we should probably get to the final, but I don't think I see us winning it. But it is an interesting question because I think actually Arsenal fans would be quite split. Some would take the Champions League, some would take the Premier League. I mean, what are we even talking about being greedy like this? I'll take this,
I'll take that, bro. But try and win a Carabao Cup first, man. You've still got a final to play.
That's to come.
But then on the other side, Leverkusen's side, we've got Blaswich in goal. We've got a back three of Tapsoba, Kwanzaa and Andrich, with Kenya's favourite Grimaldo at left wing back, with Poku at right wing back, Garcia and Palacios in the midfield, Mazza at Kofane and Terrier, who I remember from his days at Lyon, Martin Terrier, as a front three. I mean, on paper, it should be quite simple for Arsenal, this. But
I really don't know a lot about that team.
I think it's more about staying switched on.
Yeah.
Yes.
This kind of game. It's like if you just stay professional, stay switched on, grab a goal or two, then second leg, you'll be fine.
Yeah, and not letting that atmosphere get to them. So just more of a professional performance needed.
Because this is a team a couple of seasons ago who obviously won the Bundesliga by not losing it. They lost one game all season, right? And they lost one game in all competitions that season, then it was the Europa League final.
Did they not go invincible one season?
Yes,
was that the season before?
It's the season before last. Bayern won last season, but it's the season before they went invincible in the league, invincible obviously in the German Cup competitions as well. And then they went invincible in the Europa League, and then they lost the final because Ademola Lookman then scored a hat trick, which is rough. It's a rough way to end the season, but obviously incredible. And then they brought Erik ten Hag in. He lasted 2 games after spending £173 million, and he is now the technical director of FC20. Erik ten Hag is. He's not even a manager now.
Well, he probably shouldn't be, to be honest.
Crazy.
I don't think he could be a manager.
Yeah.
To be honest, we should beat Bayern tonight. We should.
Yeah. I'm going to ask score predictions for the game. I'm going to go 3-0 Arsenal.
Ooh, that's quite comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Well, your team is basically full strength.
I know, but even with full strength, like the performances haven't been like unbelievable recently. We've just about been getting over the line.
That's in the Premier League. In the Champions League,
I know
your performances have been a level up.
Yeah, it has been. You're right. I'm going to go 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
You don't trust yourself to keep, well, not yourself, obviously. the Arsenal to keep the clean sheet.
It's not that I don't trust them. It's just that. Look, Bayer Leverkusen are at home. They're going to be up for it. All it takes is one, magic moment, and then, they could easily score. But I still trust Arsenal to get the job done.
Yeah, fair enough. And moving on to, let's stick in London. But obviously not in London, but obviously Chelsea going away to PSG.
This is a great game.
This could be a very, very fun game.
I want to watch every single game tonight. This is the problem. There's so many good games tonight. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's because what it is, it's Arsenal Leverkusen at 5:45, and you've got Bodo Glimt Sporting, and then PSG Chelsea and Real Madrid Man City all at 8 p.m.
Blockbuster.
Split screen.
Mate, it's great. Better than yesterday's games.
Yeah, it's way better.
With all due respect here. Obviously, Spurs' game was hilarious.
Yeah, that was
There's hate watches.
The Newcastle one was good as well, though, to be honest.
The Newcastle one was good, but they were I wanted goals. Obviously, there were 7 in two of the games, the Bayern game and the other game. And obviously Liverpool lost as well, which is always great to see, on a personal note, of course. But I do hope for goals in this game. Chelsea going away against PSG. It's going to be an interesting one because João Pedro is on absolute fire at the moment.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer has not been, and then in European games he's tended to be quite good. Reece James has been good, but Chelsea's defence look a bit patchy. But then again, PSG, it's not like they've been like absolutely superb in either domestically or in the Champions League this season. But and then also PSG locked in second half of last season and won the thing. But and then also Chelsea beat them in the Club World Cup final.
Yeah, which was unexpected in itself, to be honest.
So smashed them in the Club World Cup
3-0.
final. Cole Palmer was incredible in that game.
Yeah. It's actually a bit of a weird one to call because...
Really weird, isn't it?
It is because PSG do look a bit off it this season, and so do Real Madrid, which we'll come on to. But two clubs that are... You'd fancy to have good runs in this competition. Like PSG last season taught us a bit of a lesson in the Champions League. And were incredibly difficult to play against. Whereas this season, there is a bit of a different feel to it. I also do think, though, Chelsea aren't completely on it themselves. So maybe it is at the point where it's a good matchup between the two. You kind of do want it to be close, though. Well, actually, not really. I'd like Chelsea to lose, probably. But
always love it.
It makes
Chelsea
the
loss.
second leg quite interesting.
Yeah.
But surely you fancy PSG at home, but
I fancy PSG.
I don't know what their home records are like this season.
PSG's record this season, well, I can tell you their recent results. They've got 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in their last 5. Their form looks slightly more. I mean, they are now top of the of League One by 1 point, but it's only just happened. Lens have been top of the league for most of this season. And you've got PSG on 57 after 25 games played, and Lens are only on 56. And obviously, PSG will want to be trying to retain their title that they've just got. I think Chelsea, I can see this game being like a 2-2.
Yeah.
I can see it all being like everything is going to be on the line at Stamford Bridge. I can definitely see João Pedro score. I can see Chelsea opening, for sure. I can see Chelsea scoring first for sure.
Yeah.
But then, like, the likely front line, like, is still for PSG is going to be Barcola, Dembele, and Desiree Doué.
It's naughty.
Which is a crazy front line.
It is.
That's just like
They
they're
both
still
have good
so
attacking
Nuno
players,
Mendes,
though.
Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Vitinha, Neves. Like their starting 11 is still going to be like it's not confirmed yet, but these are like the likely starting 11. It's still going to be so good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with PSG for this one.
You reckon?
I think I'm going to go 2-0 PSG.
2-0 PSG.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely think I'm going to do a 2-2.
Do you
But
think?
also I think it depends on who starts in goal for Chelsea. Like Jorgensen started in goal on the weekend, I want to say, or in their most recent game. I think
surely have to
Davinson
start
Sanchez was
Sanchez.
dropped.
He's gonna start
Not Davinson
Sanchez.
Sorry,
That's
Robert Sanchez was dropped. Davinson Sanchez was busy beating Liverpool.
How can you mind Galatasaray in Istanbul?
Oh,
Old Kelly says, Dylan, are you taking Doué or Barcola at United? Are you? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable. We need a left winger badly. Yeah, Barcola.
Yeah, I've seen Barcola, people saying Arsenal go all out for Barcola.
Yeah, I've
He's
seen
a
that as well.
baller.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's so on the transfer radar at the moment. I don't know if there's something going on at PSG.
Well, maybe a lot of
but
people
he's
need left
brilliant.
wingers, that's why.
I mean, Ronnie Dodge says it's the same Chelsea who struggled against Wrexham. Yeah, but...
They went extra time,
It's
didn't
true,
they?
it's true. But like, I think English teams' form in England is always a bit of a caveat to it. Like, it's... Arsenal struggled against Wolves, but they're still one of the best teams in Europe.
And
Also,
Arsenal struggled against Mansfield in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
So it's like...
which obviously Doué is who I would take because Desiree Doué is incredible. Barcola as well as a left winger at United, but either of them, they're both ballers. They're going to cost so much money. Both ballers. But I think because this is also the same PSG team that beat 3 English sides in the Champions League last season, right? Their run was Liverpool, then Villa, then Arsenal. In the knockout stage last season, yeah. They beat Liverpool over 2 legs. They then beat Villa over 2 legs. And they then obviously beat Arsenal over 2 legs. And then destroyed Inter Milan in the final.
Yeah.
So just some stats. But then PSG this season, like they drew 2-2 to Monaco because he had a load of late goals to Monaco in the playoff round that they just had. And they drew 1-1 with Newcastle earlier on this season. PSG also lost to Monaco in their most recent League One game at home at this thing. At the Parc des Princes.
But something just turns on when it gets to the knockout stages, though, doesn't it? It's like, you put that battery in your back.
You'd like to think so, but it is genuinely almost impossible to call this.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tough one.
This is what I think is going to be a draw.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
I think it's going to be goals, or like a 2-2 draw or something. That's where I see this game going more than anything. And then you've got the so you said 2-0 PSG.
Yeah.
You said
I'll go 1-0.
1-0, and then I'm going 2-2.
1-0
There we
sensible.
go. Score.
Thanks.
Score. Chat. Get your score predictions in as well for the Chelsea. Also, let me know who you think's scoring. Like, João Pedro's can't not score at the moment, it seems, by the way. After obviously he had a mixed start to life for Chelsea. I took him out my FPL team, and he scored basically every single week since then. It's been a disgrace.
Oh, no.
I can't believe I didn't cap him.
But that's exactly what happens with FPL. What do you expect? Like, as soon as you take someone out, they then
terrible.
score like
It always
5 weeks.
I took
in a row.
Šeško out, and he scored like 6 goals in 7, and I was like, it's ridiculous. But Man City are going away to Real Madrid. So all 3 English sides away from home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, funnily enough.
I
Man
really
City,
can't wait
Real
for this
Madrid.
one.
Now, this is a weird... Like, we talk about the Chelsea PSG being a weird game. This is a weird game.
This is a weird game.
This is a really weird game.
Yeah. I just don't fancy Real Madrid in the slightest.
But they're at home.
don't.
Not in the slightest.
No, I just don't right now. Like, which doesn't really even make sense because City aren't even that good right now. But
Yeah.
I just still think I think City.
I mean, as Andrew says in the chat, obviously no Mbappe, no Rodrigo.
Don't fancy them.
Rodrigo, by the way, being a player that seems to score against City. I think he hadn't scored in a ridiculous amount of games, then scored against City in the league stage as well. I think that game ended as a 1-1, I want to say. The most recent game. Or no, 2-1 City, sorry, it was, yeah.
Basically this exact same
O'Reilly and
fixture.
Haaland scored. Yeah. But this is... I fancy City this game.
Yeah.
I think across the tie, I definitely fancy City over Real Madrid. I don't know if I said the same thing yesterday, but I mean, I do now. And you know, yesterday's yesterday. I can change my mind whenever I like. But no, I can see Raul tears tonight.
I think they will
On
be.
stream, on DR Sports, 7:30 till 10 p.m, by the way.
Tune in.
I see a Vinicius goal.
Yeah, Vinny's been like he's on a Real Madrid. Obviously, he is Mr. Real Madrid at the moment.
Yeah.
Because Mbappe should be back for the second leg, I believe, is what reports are saying. Rodrigo is out for a while because he's had surgery, but it's just Man City feels like it's just a stronger side overall.
Yeah, but it's like they're not that strong.
Yeah, it's like they're strong but not strong at the same time. It's so odd and bizarre.
But like they could definitely turn up.
Yeah.
Like, City could just all of a sudden turn up.
It's all on Haaland, isn't it?
No, it's on Semenyo.
That
guy is crazy.
But I mean in the way of so Haaland hasn't been great recently.
Yeah.
And that's also been when Man City have dropped off.
But it's like
If Haaland
Semenyo's
turns
just
up-
picking it up, and when Haaland's underperforming, Semenyo's just being the one that steps up to the plate. I mean,
This will be Semenyo's debut,
really?
Champions League debut. I want to say.
Interesting.
Same with Mark Gay, I assume. I don't think they wouldn't have been able to be registered in time to play the other ones.
Yeah,
I don't
think they'll be
believe
okay
so.
now.
I'll have a look. I don't think they have.
And Gay's just so cool on the ball as well. So it's going to be a tricky one.
That's if he plays, it'll be Semenyo's debut. The debut for both of them. I mean, away against Real Madrid, that's a big debut, and he's scoring every single week.
That is.
But I know he's going to be up for it for sure. He's really looking to impress Pep, and he's been on fire recently. So I wouldn't put it past him to get a little
Tell you who else has
1-2-1-2.
Well, the good guy who scored against Real Madrid last time for Man City is Nico O'Reilly.
He's so good.
Wow,
He's been so good.
3 months ago, we were sat here going, who's going to start for England at the World Cup? And I was like, it's going to end up being Shaw because there's no one else. But Lewis Hall and Nico O'Reilly now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis Hall actually is in. Well,
Lewis Hall's amazing.
He's surely he's going to be back up for Nico O'Reilly, like without a doubt.
But do you think he'll be back up for Nico O'Reilly or start over Nico O'Reilly?
Nico O'Reilly is I think just edges it for me. Also playing in that type of Man City side, like I think Tuchel will be watching and be like,
yeah, fair enough. But score predictions for this game?
I think I'm going to go 2-1 City again, like the last game.
I was going to go 3-1 City.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-2.
Oh, okay. I like that we've all gone different.
Interesting. 2-2, so a draw overall.
Yeah.
Even with Real Madrid missing Mbappe and Rodrigo.
Yeah, I think that's also a good score for City as well, because then they're just going to meet them back at the Etihad. So, yeah. I think 2-2.
Got some very interesting stats here about this game. So Madrid have scored in 39 straight Champions League knockout home games since 2011. And Guardiola's Barcelona in 2011 were the last team to be able to keep a clean sheet away against Real Madrid in the Champions League knockout stages. It's the first time these two teams have met in the Champions League knockout stages for 5 straight seasons, which seems ridiculous.
I was going to say, how have we not spoken about the fact that these two always play each other?
Wait, but then this is the first time the two... Oh, yeah. Oh, I read that really wrong. It's the first time that two teams have met each other in the knockout stages for 5 straight
we're playing
seasons.
a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to
What
interrupt.
you always play? No? What else were you expecting?
I mean,
No, we usually do like a 4-3-3.
it is kind of.
No, because it was a 4-3-3, but and then Declan Rice has been staying back a lot more recently. He's become...
It kind of
You're playing more of a pivot
It
recently.
does shift into a 4-3-3 at times, but like,
Yeah. Someone says here, can we check on Abby in the championship? So the live stream asked me yesterday, they were like, can you text Abby and ask for a welfare check, just to double check she's okay? I texted her and she went, what's going on? She was at dinner with her friends.
Yeah.
She wasn't on her phone.
But you know what? It's probably best that
She texted,
way.
what's going on? And then she went, Dylan, why do I have like 50 WhatsApp messages? And I was like, don't look at FOTMOB.
Yeah, just don't.
And then she went, oh my God.
Just don't. Enjoy your night.
Living in ignorance is advised
Is
for
bliss.
Spurs fans right now.
But I can see this be like 3-1 Man City. I can see Haaland getting back into it. I can see Semenyo if he starts playing. I can see Cherky doing something if he starts playing. It's just... Real Madrid just aren't the same without Mbappe.
No, they're not.
I really feel they're not. And by the way, we are also watching the first 15 minutes of the Arsenal game. Just kicked off. And
they
Already put the ball into the box.
10 seconds in, you'd have... Where's Victor Gyökeres, bro?
Not there.
He should have been there.
He's never there.
I don't think he was
should have
ready.
been
He's never there.
10 seconds in.
But yeah, also final game will also cover Bodo Glimt, everyone's favourite underdog at the moment, at home against Sporting. Obviously, it's the AstroTurf pitch they have, which just seems to basically give them a goal every single game they can start with. And also, potentially, your opponents in the next round, if you get through one of these two teams.
Yep.
So keep an eye on this game, surely.
Got to.
Want to see how both teams play as well. So
Yeah.
I can eye out which team I'd fancy the most. If we do, obviously, exceed this round.
I do not fancy Bodo Glimt.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Abort.
Yeah.
Abort. I don't
What, as in playing them?
Yeah, I don't want to play them. And
Yeah.
particularly, I don't want to go to their ground.
I mean,
I've said that
this
so
is
many
a team
times.
they've been into Atletico Madrid and Man City this season.
Yeah, I don't want to play Bodo.
They've won 7 straight games despite not keeping a clean sheet in any of them. But then also interested in this, Sporting are also unbeaten in their last 12 games.
I'm rooting for Sporting in this tie. I'd rather play
Because you want to play Sporting next round.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, although I think Bodo will probably win at home. I think it might be like 1-0.
I mean, Bodo, they've scored 3 goals in each of their last 2 Champions League home matches. Like, they are so much fun.
They are.
They are.
They're so
They're
much
very
fun.
entertaining.
Yeah. Whereas it's Jean's Peter Haig. He's the one that everyone's laughing about and loving. Sorry, not laughing, like loving at the moment.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I mean, I think 3-1 Bodo this game purely because of their home.
Ref! Sorry.
Wait,
Oh my god. Oh.
yellow card already early on.
Yeah, that was a goal scoring opportunity.
Ah,
Well played, Victor.
that's a bit strong.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
if
it
it's
was,
yellow,
look.
if it's Come on.
Come
No,
on.
no,
Come on. Listen, this is not the
biased
biased Premier League show, right?
You can't do that.
No, yeah.
Come
that's
on.
A foul
He
and
was
a yellow
making the
card.
turn. He's going to be
That
through
is
on
not
goal.
a goal scoring red card, goal scoring,
Oh,
goal
no,
scoring
no,
opportunity.
not red card. No.
That's what deny of a goal scoring opportunity is.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
not a red card.
Fair
It's not a
enough.
red card.
It's not a red card, but
No, not a red
definitely
card for
booking.
sure.
It's
Definitely yellow.
I'm going like 3-1 Bodo Glimt in this game
I like that.
for sure.
Go on, Russ.
I think Bodo
Do
will
your
win.
big one.
And then old school Kenny asks, isn't there a Sporting player with an Arsenal tattoo? Yeah, it's Humland,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
The midfielder, the Danish bloke.
Yeah, I can't believe he's got an Arsenal tattoo. Like,
Is he an
that's-
Arsenal fan?
Well, he must be. What,
It'd actually be
what-
really
what-
weird if he wasn't.
Could you imagine you have an Arsenal tattoo and you're like, yeah, just...
The amount
Fun
of money
team.
that Robbie would need to put in my bank account for that to happen would be...
I would never get an Arsenal
There wouldn't be enough.
tattoo.
There would not be enough. Would you not get an Arsenal tattoo?
No.
If we win
Get
the
a
league, would
tattoo.
you not?
No. No
Do you have
tattoo.
any?
Just
No.
in case
Yeah,
or
fair.
something?
Just don't like tattoos.
I'm
I
the
wouldn't get it-
same.
I wouldn't get it on me.
Yeah.
But also, I'm kind of a bit on the fence about football tattoos in general. Like, if it's really subtle and, like, it's done well, then it's all right. But you know those, like, big, massive block football tattoos. That's
Oh, yeah,
I'd
yeah.
probably get like a cannon on my ear, like behind
if
or
it's,
like on my finger.
Yeah, if it's subtle and like nice. Then
I'll tell you what I think.
In fact, I'd probably get a cannon. Do
I
you know,
think
if Arsenal
the
win,
worst
if Arsenal do
tattoo
the
I've
double,
ever
I'd do
seen in
that.
football, worst tattoo I've ever seen in football is Alejandro Garnacho's prison break tattoo. I don't know if you guys have seen Prison Break.
I've seen worse.
Have you?
And I'll tell you what.
So Teabag, right?
No.
Yeah.
I know exactly
He's
what you're
got
talking about.
Teabag.
No.
No, there's worse. There is worse. Have you seen Richarlison's back? If you haven't, oh my
Richarlison,
God.
and then
He's got
Neymar
his
told him to
own
take it off.
Face on his back.
Oh
And then
no, I have seen
And
this.
then
Yeah.
he put Neymar on it, and Messi, is it?
No, it's like
It's-
Ronaldo.
Neymar and Ronaldo, that's it.
Oh, it's
But that looks like Sergio Romero. And that might be Ronaldo. That's not Neymar. I know it is Neymar, but that. Ooh.
But sorry, he's got his own face on his back. That just screams.
That is crazy. He does look
Go
like a
on.
pigeon, doesn't he?
Go on.
It's
a bit mad.
revolting. It's really
Yeah, do you know what?
Andrew says Dylan would get Bruno Fernandes on his arm. Look. If he was to win us the Premier League, I might consider the number 8
If Arsenal
somewhere.
do the double in terms of Premier League and Champions League, you had it here. I will get a cannon tattoo.
That's a big double.
Do we get to pick where it goes?
No, you don't.
Just across your nose.
No, it's either gonna go behind my ear or on my finger.
No,
or
but,
maybe like on my
I still
wrist here.
can't get over. So you say you haven't seen Prison Break,
No, I have. I know
You
exactly
have.
what the tattoos
Yeah.
about is as well.
but it's because it's Teabag. Teabag
out of all the
one of the
characters
most
as well.
disgraceful characters anyone has ever written about in anything ever.
Yeah, that's very
horrible
crazy.
person.
I'm not surprised.
And you
that
got a tattoo of him.
has that.
Go on, Rice.
His persona, though.
I miss Garnacho when he was an unproblematic
Yeah.
18-year-old super sub.
What are you doing?
Look at what happens when you give 18-year-olds lots of money and fame, and I think it's very.
Not happens all the time. Saka's on 300k
True,
a week.
but I think it's very easy to go down a bit of a weird path when you're so young and you have that much going for you at that point.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is. I've missed whatever's just happened.
Someone in the chat's
I
asking
don't
if they
know why
can
he's
draw the
just gone
tattoo.
down. I'm not gonna lie.
Someone in the chat just said, "Can I draw that cannon tattoo?"
Do you want to, as in they want to illustrate, or they want to draw it on me?
1, 2, 3, 4 wants to draw your.
He wants to draw. He wants to like give an illustration or do it on me.
I'm assuming do the illustration.
Well,
on
unless
it.
you're a professional artist.
No, let's see what he's got. Why
Just a
not?
bit of a wonky cat.
He might be a good drawer.
With all due respect to the R Sports comment section.
You might end up with a dodgy tattoo as well.
Yeah, I'd get that one done professionally.
Yeah. Stick to
But what? So if you win the Champions League and Premier League this season, you're going to get a cannon tattoo,
I will get
but
I'll
behind
get
the ear or something.
Yeah.
Clip
Yeah.
it.
Like what is it? Like Edison's got a smiley face or something, like an emoji or something here, doesn't he?
It's like bright yellow as well. It's like
Yeah,
coloured
it's
in.
like it's a bit bizarre.
It is weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Or maybe like here. That'll be cute.
Yeah, I like it.
what a little. Oh, I can see that. You know,
Quite
actually, I can see
discreet,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No tattoos though. Sorry, we need. I'm not.
I'm scared of pain though.
tattoos.
Funny enough, so it's like
You're scared of. You said pain or
Pain.
paying?
pain.
Pain.
Scared of pain, but I'm gonna stick a needle in my arm.
I mean, it's
for half an
You're
Arsenal.
not doing it. It's a professional
Arsenal.
doing it.
True, but it's still like you.
But Arsenal win the double. That's like unheard of. I'm sorry.
You could just
Leverkusen
get
on
like
the
a
attack
henna
here,
tattoo
edge of the
though,
area.
or like.
Easy save for
Henna
Raya.
tattoo.
Or
Do you
just
know
like a
what? That is.
semi-permanent.
Do you know what? Yeah.
If Arsenal win the double, I'll
That
get
is
a
kid-
henna tattoo. How about that?
That is kid friendly. I
Is
love
that the
it.
stuff that you get on your hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
And it stays for like 5
semi-permanent.
days.
It's like. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure. Why
Yeah.
not?
I mean, the game started with them fouling you constantly and then getting the ball. Is that what it's gonna? That's just what it's going to be for 90 minutes.
I haven't really been watching.
Like Gilly says Messi got a Barcelona emblem on his leg, but I kind of get that.
Yeah.
You got a what?
But he's got the Barcelona.
He's got the
badge on.
Barcelona
Oh
logo
yeah,
on
yeah.
his
Oh,
leg.
but that's of course.
I mean, he is Messi. Messi can do whatever he wants. Let's be honest.
I always love those tweets
Go
that
on.
you see come out, and it's like players, like normal people, get trophies
Oh, lovely.
on them before the final and stuff, and
That
then it
is-
loses.
it's just-
like people
Go on,
getting the
Saka.
England World Cup trophy on before we lost to
Oh, Saka. Yeah,
lost
that's
in the
dodgy.
final in the yeah.
You'd have to be such a lunatic to do that because, like, do people not realize that they're permanent? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I know
well,
you can get them
how much
later,
it
but,
costs to get rid of them?
It's
Do you know what? I
just-
heard it's more painful to get rid of it than to actually do the tattoo as well.
apparently it is.
Yeah, make sensible choices, people.
Yes, make informed decisions.
Yeah. Then again, we are talking about footballers half the time here.
Yeah.
I mean, Barcelona. Barcelona. Arsenal. I kept doing this yesterday. I kept getting teams wrong yesterday as well. I kept saying Liverpool.
Beautiful football.
What beautiful football? Are you mad, Ella? Are you crazy?
Yes, I am. I'm kidding.
Are you crazy?
I'm kidding. Yeah, not at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'll take the win, though. I just don't care how we get there. I'll take the 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, Leverkusen started this game with some sort of intent, but immediately it looks like they have to wrestle you off the ball, which is obviously not a great sign for Leverkusen.
Arsenal look better.
I still think 3-0's a solid.
Yeah.
A solid. Well, you said.
I said 2-1.
2-1.
2-0.
But I can understand why you'd go for 3-0.
Do you see the quotes from Eze where he said he reckons he's going to finish his career as a defensive midfielder?
Yeah, because look,
did he say
quite,
that?
Yeah, like a
he's
month
even
or so
quite
ago,
deep right
he said, I reckon I'll end my career, or I'll end up as a DM at some point in my career.
Well, I suppose if you lose your legs a little bit towards the end of your career, then you might just gradually drop back.
Well, Rooney did it. Rooney started as a striker, and then over the course of his United career, he played DM in our FA Cup final against Crystal Palace. He got man of the match.
Oh, there you go.
Pulling strings from Wayne Rooney, number 6. Then he retired like a year later.
I don't know if I could see Eze as a DM. He doesn't look like a DM to me right now, is what I'm going to say.
He's got to bulk up a bit, surely. He's a little laissez-faire.
Yeah, like he's
he's too non.
Yeah, very non.
You can't be laissez-faire and be a DM.
No, you can't.
Like Declan Rice is a nonchalant player.
No,
he's
not
he's crazy. That was nice from Gyökeres, actually.
That was. Saka. Oh my
In the middle
gone
row.
Offside now. Come on, man, you missed the pass.
There. And now
we're back to where we started.
Yeah. Dylan, it is
we go
the
again.
Story of my life. This is what happens in every single game.
Literally.
But Ella, do you not love it?
I love it so much.
We do.
Yay!
That's why we're back.
To be honest, I've said the same thing the whole season, that I actually don't care really how we play if it results in trophies.
What happens if it's the same next season and the season after and stuff?
And we keep winning trophies?
But is it like if you keep winning, then never then no complaints though?
It's not even about the football, it's about the trophies. If that's what everyone always says. It doesn't matter if you're playing beautiful football, you're not winning trophies. So it's a bit long as a football fan if you're watching like garbage football week in, week out. But it's not garbage, by the way. Arsenal aren't playing garbage football. It's just not that pretty.
Personally, I feel it has to evolve next season, especially if you win the league, because I think this is the issue that Liverpool have suffered from, and Arne Slot has suffered from this season, is that last season worked and he just went, sweet, let's go do it again, and it didn't work, and then he didn't have anything else.
I don't know, but I feel like Arteta's tried something slightly different this season to maybe how we've been playing for the last couple of seasons. And if that does result in us winning the league, he's like, well, I've just cracked the winning formula.
Yeah, but then why would I change it?
But then because when you win the league, you have to change, you have to adapt. Think about Pep Guardiola. Like, there are very few managers in Premier League history who have won multiple Premier League titles, right? A lot collect 1, maybe 2, but most don't collect 3, 4, 5.
Well, what?
And so Sir Alex did, because he was constantly changing, evolving his football and evolving the roles of the players. Pep Guardiola, remember the days, the flying wingers, right? Of Sane and Aguero obviously playing through the middle and Sterling and stuff. Then he changed it. Aguero left. He played a whole season with a false 9 with Kevin De Bruyne. Then he changed it again and he went with a target man in Erling Haaland. He evolved over a number of time, which is why he's managed to win 6, 7, 8 Premier League titles.
I think we would evolve, but it just might not still be pretty.
Well, what I will say is I think that if we do win the league, I think we will look different next year, in the sense that I think...
Oh, you've got to.
We're playing... We are still playing a lot on nerves, I think, and the players are anxious, obviously, because they know what this season means and the finishing second so many times, that I think if we do win, it'll be you'll see a massive confidence boost in the players next season. That they actually know what they're doing, they feel comfortable, they know that they can get the job done,
have more freedom.
So it might look a little bit less anxious in the way that we play, and we're quite reserved, and I think that a lot of that is the players being nervous. So yeah, a Premier League title would be a massive confidence boost to the players, and obviously to Arteta to validate that he knows what he's doing. That's
Gabriel's
not a mistake.
Good defending that from Deckers.
Yeah,
from me, apparently.
He is literally everywhere.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
What do people say? You look like Declan Rice.
I don't get it as much now. But I got Mason Mount a lot, and then I grew my hair a bit, and then I got Declan Rice a
Oh,
lot.
I see the Mason Mount.
Yeah, well, not so much anymore.
I see.
got
Do you know what you're like in between Mason Mount and Declan Rice? Like both of them combined.
To be fair, I'll take it.
I'd say that.
I'll take it. But right, got to wrap up the show. Thank you guys so much for coming. Ella and Kiyah, it's been a pleasure. I will be back in literally an hour and a half for the watch along for watching all the 4 games that we've just previewed today. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the Spurs stuff, the Arsenal stuff, score prediction tonight. Apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in a couple hours. Cheers.
Let's go.
What do you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones unlimited.
Oh, God.